I did a really horrible job at that, didn't I? Wow. Totally got to figure out how best to use backgrounds versus brands and overlays and things like that. But welcome to the show. I'm glad I got myself unmuted there. At least I think I am. We'll find out the hard way. Let's see who's visiting so far. Got Saucy here for Saturday. Robert Bowling ran out to get some bourbon. Cheers, mate. And let's see here. Gonna try some old tub bourbon made by Jim Beam in unofficial. It's funny you said that. I was just about to turn around the glass. Make sure everybody saw the logo there on my glass. There we go. Jim Beam, the unofficial sponsor of Raskull's AtGames Happy Hour. Hey, Matt. Good to see you. Meatball Saucy, thanks for confirming that I am not talking to myself. That is something I do, later in life. Saucy's feeling left out. Hold on. I really got... You know what, Saucy? I think the next thing in my life is I need to get myself a Stream Deck. Pretty sure that I can set up a lot of these things here that are in StreamYard and just have pretty buttons to choose. And I am seriously thinking that at that rate, rather than have just a small one, I'm going to need to get a big Stream Deck here. That way I can, for the whole show, have the different, tickers and stuff ready to rock and roll, the different brands, things like that, so I can minimize going back and forth here. Yeah, I bet it is. I'm definitely going to put that on the wish list, but birthday's until December, so we'll see how that goes. All right, man. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining the pregame show for tonight's happy hour. As you know, this show is sponsored by our friends at AtGames. They are asking me to get some more people playing, and I think that's exactly what we're going to do tonight. So let's go ahead and look at last week's... let's see where... I got this all out of order here. I really do. Last week's happy hour leaderboard. That was Alpha Mission. Let me get this ticker off of there. All right, there was only 8 of us on the top 10 of the leaderboard, otherwise known as not enough players. I'll review that here in a little bit, but Vader put up a very respectable score in Alpha Mission, a 76K. RB Wings fighting tough there at almost 60. Gamer Nix 38.8. Rebel 32. Souderhead 12. PK Bullets 10. Just 340 more than me at 10. And Space Junk 42 snuck in with a quick 260. Forget Space Junk 42's name inside chat. We'll find him. I know he was in Discord last week. He was one of our new players, and it was great to have him. He was very active inside the Discord and everything. It was a total blast, so glad he could make it with us last week. All right, let me go ahead and get rid of that. All right, so let's kind of look over last week and see how week 3 went. Matter of fact, week 3 was the end of our first quarter. Oh, wow, I really messed something up over here. I cannot see the comments anymore. This is bad news. Try again. I totally broke it. So I may not be able to respond to comments, guys. Let me see if I can figure out how to wiggle this over a little bit more. See, kill that. Oh, this is bad. The comments all ended up being in some really weird format. As in one lousy... fixed it. Little minimize, maximize. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, let's see here. What happened here? Looks like I lost some of my comments. Yeah, I'm not doing good tonight. Saucy said he can hear me. Then we had good evening. Now he needs a drink. Okay, there we go. Good vibes from Gamer Nix and more bourbon from Saucy. All right, let's look at last week and see how things landed. So this is last week all by itself. We only had 23 players last week. It was the 4th of July weekend, so I did not expect a killer turnout, and sure enough, life did not disappoint me. I got exactly the crappy turnout I thought I was going to get. So 23 players. Let's see here. New players, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Looks like 13 new players last week. And got a lot of folks here who scored 4 points last week. Let's go ahead and see how that made for Season 2 after 3 weeks here. Let's see here. Oh, hey, now I see the rest of my chat. Thank God things are coming back here. All right, so this is Season 2 after 3 weeks. I added a couple more columns in there for week 1 through 3, 4 through 6, 7 through 9, and 10 through 12. Why did I do that? Because we are doing these in quarters. The winner from each quarter gets to move on to the grand finale. Week 13, we will be broadcasting gaming live. We'll do a little bit of kickoff here in the show, and the show will go long as we go ahead and have the, I want to say 4 winners. There might be some wild cards. We'll see. Go ahead and do a competition ladder to see who gets to win the grand prize. Grand prize, of course, I've got choices of either the entire suite of Tato packs, all 3, 1, 2, and 3, or the Zachariah packs, 1 through 5. That does include deluxe. So those will be up for grabs here at the end of Season 2. And that will be for the tournament. And just so people know, we also added some more prizes. If you didn't show up in the show last week, haven't seen me on Facebook or anything, we managed to get $450 in additional prizes to be added to Season 2. These are going to be done in raffles. I've got some gift cards from buystuffarcades.com as well as youplayedarcade.com. So we're going to give out a $200, a $100, and then two $50 gift certificates over at Buy Stuff Arcades, and then two $25 gift certificates to Uplay Arcade. So there's a lot to be had there. If you guys don't know who these companies are, they do great accessories for the AtGames products. Behind me, you can see, hold on, let me test my, there we go. Right over there is the Buy Stuff Store back box. That is the original one, probably the third one made, second or third. And so that's one of the things you could go ahead and order with these gift cards from Buy Stuff Arcades. It's going to be a pure raffle, guys. So you're going to end up, anybody who shows up and plays in the lobby gets entered in a raffle ticket. Each week you are entered one raffle ticket that you played. So total of up to 13 raffle tickets. So, and I did not even go ahead and give the kudos where the kudos were at. Sorry, Rebel. So as you can see, weeks 1 through 3, Rebel is the clear winner with 12 points. RB Wings at 11, and Meatball Saucy at 10. Saucy, if you'd have played last week and won and everything else and top 10, we'd have had a tie. Whew. Funny how things work out, isn't it? All right. So, and let's see here. Let's go ahead and kick off into who's been winning what. Last week, we had a drawing, and that drawing was for new players, all players, and then top 10 players from the week prior, June 25th. So we're going to go ahead and have a drawing this week for those same categories. But last week we had Mackie21 as our new player of the week, VTR64B as new player of the week for June 25th, and Meatball Saucy in the top 10. Congratulations, everybody. Oh, now I did have AtGames go ahead and say they're going to start sending out those codes. So if you haven't already received your prize, send an email to me, raskull@me.com. Include your Legends ID, and I will get with AtGames to find out why you have not gotten an email with your gift card. So, but those are going to be, straight emails up, and it's pretty simple. You use it while you're online. Get your $10 towards anything you purchased, hardware or software. Check our comments here. Well, there's still 3 more quarters to go, Meatball Saucy. So you got a chance here at getting here into the top. And Now, Rebel is already won. He can't be the winner for weeks, or for quarters 2, 3, or 4. He still has great chances at getting into the raffles because, play every week, you get a ticket every week. So we'll see how it all goes for everybody. It's going to be one heck of a list of names that I'll be drawing from when it comes to this, because you think about it, last week alone I had 23 players. Week before that, 30-something. Week before that, almost 40, I think, maybe more. So, and Saucy can confirm he got his prize email to him. Good. I'm glad that is all working out. All right. Well, it is time for us to go into the next round of winners. I think I've got this all queued up. So let's go ahead and share my screen and move on to the Wheel of Names. Yeah, where is it? There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. So we have 13 entries for new players for the season. There are some old regulars in here, No Quarter and PK Bullets, and Dr. Freeman 777. However, they were new to Season 2. I made that rhyme, didn't I? Hot dog. I'm going to go ahead and back over here and make this go fullish screenish. There we go. That should make it a little more visible to everybody. Although, darn, that thing stutters, doesn't it? A wee bit. Still have to find myself a better way to do this online. All right, we are going to spin, spin, spin. So out of our 13 new players for Season 2, who is the lucky winner of a $10 gift card? Shalveen, you are the proud winner of a $10 gift card to the AtGames E-Store. All right, let me go ahead and open up the next round. That is going to be for all players. And one of the advantages of being a new player is you are entered into both the new and the all-player drawings. So let's go ahead and see who the lucky winner is. And there are people out there right now, I can't see the chat, that are going, of course it's going to be Saucy. I see Saucy in the list. If Saucy is on there, he wins. Let's see if we can break that streak. I'm going to go ahead and see if anybody's saying that. Nope, nobody said that yet. All right, here we go. 22 entries. One of those... Oh, wow. Is my name still in there? I should have taken that out. All right. PK Bullets, winner for all players in Week 3. Congratulations, buddy. And now for our last drawing. That will be players in the top 10. Now, there were only 8. You take away the fact that I don't count because I'm not allowed to win my own contests. I'm sure there's something about that. Let's see who's the magic winner. Fingers crossed. I know who I'd like to get it. All right, one of our regulars got it. RB Wings 2. Congratulations. $10 gift card will be emailed to you probably sometime next week. And you can use that for hardware or software, otherwise known as tables and things like that. All right. Cool beans. Let's jump back over here. I'm going to close that tab out because we no longer need it. And bada bing, bada boom. What the heck did I do over there? That is totally not something I tried to do. Facebook is not logged in, hence why I can't see a... Yeah, this is going to be bad, guys. Give me 1 second while I go ahead and log into Facebook, because there was something I wanted to share with you guys a little bit later in here. I guess I should check to make sure my tabs are all working prior to me going live. Let's see here. Try that one. Did not like that. Try the next one. Oh, it did. I got to walk over to Facebook really quick and get me logged in so we can share this post from AtGames. So let me go ahead. Pull down. Facebook says, did you just log in somewhere somehow? I think I did. And it was me. Si, senor. Save the browser. Yes. Wow, this is what happens when you don't actually test all your crap out before you go live. Nobody's ever done that, right? Oh, let's see what's going down in here. A lot of congratulations, I'm sure. All right. The wheel does usually love you, Saucy. Trust me. You should look at the chat from last week. They're like, yeah, Saucy won. Who knew? Good win for PK Bullets and RB Wings. Yay, yay, yay. That is pretty snazzy, man. Saucy Jr., I like that. That was awesome. I'm not even sure RB Wings ever thought of that himself. If you have, then okay, but for somebody else to come up with that, that was pretty damn snazzy. Impressed. All right, did I make any cool banners for anything else coming up? All right, so let's talk about what is our next leaderboard. Again, we're not doing pinball for a little bit, so let's go ahead and look at what's next. And that what's next is Prehistoric Isle. Side-scrolling shoot 'em up. You can fire straight ahead and then have a second weapon as well that you fire. And depending upon that weapon can go down, up, left, right, because you have to use another button to change where that second weapon goes. A lot of people, I've played, that's always a shock to them. Like, what the heck is that all about? How do you shoot behind you or above you or below you? So yeah, you can angle that thing at different points around your ship, and that'll go ahead and decide where it shoots. So that is a cool feature of that game a lot of people did not know about. Just barely came over to the stream from the AtGames thing, and the wheel was already spinning. Oh, funny, funny, funny. All right, so let's see here. We've got last week's event winners. I'm going to go out of order here. I really am. Let's see here. Let's see. Do I want Facebook to show notifications? Yeah, who cares about Facebook notifications on my browser? I want to share some big news in the AtGames world that cannot wait until Tuesday's show. And that is the Uh-oh. Darn it. Don't you hate when I do that? It is the new relationship with Amazon. Some of you may or may not know, because it was announced that there is now an AtGames store on Amazon.com. Let's go ahead and take a peek at that. Nice little header there. I like it. Showing both an ALU and an ALP. And let's see here. Sorry, guys. I need to go ahead and put YouTube back on my phone. So, because that's kind of like my little monitor, if you may. So I make sure that the stream is still working. There it is. All right. Now, a lot of these are live. Some are not live yet. The actual really go live date for this is going to be Prime Day, which starts on the 12th of July. Prime Days 12th through 13th. So you've got your core units here. Core not intended as a, pun, but I like it anyway. Got your Legends Ultimate, your Legends Pinball, Legends Ultimate Mini, your Gamer Pro, Arcade Control Panel for the pinball. You've got BitPixel HV for the pinball, gamepad, and the Vibs board. So totally a lot of cool stuff. Let me see. What does Legends Accessories do when you click on it? I tried that once and I forgot where it went. If it went in there, nope, that just went straight to the control panel and a few other things. Now, I will say, if you guys look at this, some of these items are going to be Prime shipping for free. So the arcade control panel at $149.99, you may say, well, that doesn't sound like a deal. Yeah, but you're not paying any shipping on this device. It is free delivery. I could get that by Thursday, July 14th if I hit the order button right now. So they claim it's in stock. Pretty darn cool, huh? That one's shipping from Amazon. And let's go back here, look at some of the other ones, just so you get a kind of feel for it. There will be some shipping charges on here that are going to be biggies. Legends Pinball, if I'm correct, that one is going to be a $100. Yep, $100 delivery fee. But then again, it is in stock and ready to ship. You do get some of your benefits of, one, using your Amazon Prime Rewards Visa cards. So price it, buy on that, you get points to buy other things in the near future. I love using my Amazon card for that. And looks like the shipping does vary on devices. I went and looked at the ALU Mini, I believe, earlier, and that one came up at, I want to say 75. Let's see if I can get that to pop up in the store here. Legends Ultimate Mini. Surfing the web sucks while you're trying to stream. Trust me. Yeah, $75 fee in stock. So, and you do have your Amazon first line support, in case there's any damage and things like that. So you got that going on. So again, a really good deal in terms of another place to buy AtGames products. Let me take a peek how the comments are going here. Yep, we answered that question. So, and yes, that is a very good point. I'm hoping there's Prime Day sales. I mean, kind of coincidentally, chose Prime Day for it to be the real go live. This went up on the store on the, was it the 7th? Is when it first came up, when they announced it to us. But yeah, that's cool stuff. And I agree. More retailers, it's going to help out a lot of things. Kohl's should be coming up sometime second half. And then Sam's Club should be getting restocks on their products. So, now I was told everything we saw on this announcement on Thursday night. It was Thursday night. That guest's over. I could talk about all day long. So while there are some products that aren't on there, I'm allowed to go ahead and talk about them. So with that said, there were some other items that were announced would be sold on Amazon, and they called them something like the Duo or the, oh gosh, I'm actually going to go ahead and go over to Skype and look at that darn document because I forgot the exact terminology and I would hate to mislead anybody. But what it boils down to is two new products that are not new in the sense that you've never seen them before, but you've never seen them packaged by themselves. And that is going to be the new names of the control decks that commonly come with the Gamer Pros and the Gamer Minis. So picture the fact that, you know what, I just bought that cool Legends Core Max, which by the way it is. I just set up one of them earlier today. I got both of mine in the mail the other day. And wowza, wowza, wowza. They are pretty darn cool. So we have got, say you bought one of those, and you say, I really wish I had one of those control decks that comes with the Gamer Pro and the Gamer Mini. That'd be really darn awesome. Yeah, it would be. And you can. They're going to start selling those individually in the future. What that future is and when it is, that I cannot tell you. I don't know. But they are going to go ahead and sell the control decks themselves. So say you've got like I said, a Legends Core Max, or you've got an ALU 1.1, and you're like, I really wish I could get another control deck, but I don't need a core. I have no use for that whatsoever. They will start selling those. They're going to start selling these single ones as well, the ones that the Legends Gamer Mini, and those will be available Q4. They're going to call them the Dual Play and the One Play. And some of you are saying, well, didn't they have a quad play? Here's the dealio. Products planned to go on Amazon's website are going to be the Bit LCD in September, the ALP Micro in October, the Quad Play in October, the Dual Play and the One Play in Q4. And this is all I know. I can't read any more into this. I asked, and they did not answer. Legends Arcade Packs will be sold in September on Amazon. So that is what I thought was some really good, cool news to mention to y'all, because this is a AtGames specific, show. I think it's a great option to have. There are folks who would love to get a control deck, and some people play that straight on their PCs. It's, a nice little fight stick kind of thing going on. So yeah, that is cool stuff. Yep. And they were very vague on that when I asked for details. Could that just mean pinball packs and they just worded it wrong? Or could it mean what you think it means, what we want it to mean, what we've been asking for so long? And it's funny when they talked about the duo and the solo, or the Uno, whatever they're calling that control deck. I said, what would be really cool, and I've only been preaching this for 2 years now, would be if you made let's say a drop-in, kind of skirt, for instance, for the ALU 1.1, where a Legends Gamer Mini or the Uno or the single, player deck could drop in. A lot of people want that, have a single player kind of feel with the joystick more centered, on the control deck. And then, he says, well, that sounds like a great idea. I'll go ahead and pass it up the line. Says, well, if you don't, I guarantee you, Buy Stuff Arcades is going to hear me talking about it and probably create it. So we'll see how that goes. But yes, I hope it is what we want. So, man, did I spend a lot of time not talking about, things to do with our online activities here. But I think those are great, news items. Those arcade packs, I hope they're what we want. I really do, man. So let's go into what happened last week, with AtGames leaderboards. Yeah, as you know, they have their own leaderboards going on during the week. Pinball leaderboards built in ArcadeNet. And it's 2 people get a month of ArcadeNet. 1 person gets a Core Plus in each category. So Billy Lab, Kinetic Man, Dakutlip, if I say these wrong, I apologize. Yunfat, Andy Nichols, the Overton family, X-Man X01, Nuclear 17, and Kurt AU. Congratulations on your wins last week. All they had to do was play in the leaderboards and win. Not win. It's a random drawing. You play in those leaderboard games, random drawing, boom, you're in there. What are they doing this week? Well, a couple of things. Let's see here. Couple of good choices there. Let me go ahead and put them back up here in a static format. So we got 2 pinball tables, 2 I really like, Spooky 2017, I believe they call that the remake, and then Wipeout. Both are excellent games from Zaccaria and Gottlieb respectively. Lock and Chase, haven't played that in a while. It's got a kind of Pac-Man feel there with the maze and the dots. I'll be sure to give that a shot. Victory Road, a lot of these shooters on ArcadeNet/lobby, I gotta admit, I'm not 100% a fan of, only because they kind of feel like they need a spinner / a joystick that twists and fires, kind of like the Tron sticks. I have trouble playing those games. Maybe it's just because I'm old, I don't understand, whatever it may be. But I'll try to give it a shot this week, just for the sake. Oh yeah, let's put that back up there. That Wipeout score, holy cow! And again, why are those scores up there? Because if you beat those scores, then you get to go ahead and have your own leaderboard day game, whatever you want to call it. Invite your friends and compete, for a whole day in a game of your choice. All right. And in addition to going weekly on the leaderboards, they do have their Tato Tuesdays. Let's see how that ended up this week. Vader on the arcade side, playing Space Invaders, putting up 4490. Killer score, dude. Let's see who else is in the chat here. RB Wings 2 with 3180. Bobby 1, 3100. Gamer Nix 1980. Round out the top 10. And then Bubble Bobble was the pick for pinball. Again, these were just what was played the most over the last few weeks. Vader snuck in at second. Looks like Old School Freak 555 killed it. at 576,000. Still nowhere near the $1.3 million point score. That is the high score. RB Wings right behind Vader there for third place. Our boy PK Bullets got 8th. So congratulations, guys, for getting those top 10s. And again, those are random winners up there. Ken Buzz, Hurricane, GMS, and Pine Fam. So you may be asking me, or you're not, but you're asking yourself, or you're not. I know, right? Look at that guy, just killing it. I don't want anybody ever say that Vader is not a hardcore player. Vader is hardcore. I'm thinking he actually wears the mask while he's playing. And I can just picture go, yeah, just totally in the zone. Maybe he's got some kind of lenses in the actual Vader mask that help him see or processes things for him. Who knows? Dude, killing it. All right, so what is going on for Tato Tuesday this week? Well, here's the thing about that. We don't know. Why don't we know? Because we are still voting on that till tomorrow. Let me go ahead and share that little Facebook screen, hence why I had to log into Facebook earlier. So on the ArcadeNet Global fan page, Leanne went out and put up a poll to go ahead and do our fan vote Tato games that we're going to play on July 12th, this Tuesday. So we can vote through July 10th. Math in my head and the calendar seem to tell me that's tomorrow. Where are we at so far? We got pinball games, 13% for Bubble Bobble. We thought that was the clear winner for a while. However, Space Invaders is also tied for 13%. What are they going to do with these tie? I don't know. You can see my votes with Space Invaders both ways. Obviously not killing it for built-in. If I go ahead and look at these scores a wee bit more, looks like built-in Bubble Bobble is the clear winner here. It's going to take a lot of votes to go ahead and get that up here. If you are a Facebooker and you want to have your voice heard, go ahead and find this poll. It's in the ArcadeNet area and our group, and you can go ahead and choose what you think would be an awesome, awesome game to play. Now, you'll notice this can go, you can have more than one vote. I think that's kind of cheesy because you're really just wanting to have one table and one arcade game that you want to play, right? Unless you want to go ahead and maybe say, well, out of all these, there's 3 pinball games and 2 built-ins that I think I'd like to play. Whatever you think. I'm not going to judge you for multiple votes. So that is, yes, it's the dark side energy he's using. That is true. Somebody is retired, so that may have something to do with the ability to sneak in some of these really cool scores. Hadn't thought about it that way, man. All right. Well, I actually had the fresh news of AtGames on Amazon as the next item, but I kind of thought that was worth talking about a little bit earlier. So all we have left is a wee bit more. Let's see. What are they doing for the community-generated content? Same thing, dads and grads. Nope, I have not submitted any pictures yet. I don't even know who has. I haven't looked at the list of entries yet. But there are random giveaways for that, guys. I don't know if it's random or if the AtGames crew sits there and looks over and goes, God, that's cute. So that may be the thing. And if you are on the fence about getting an ArcadeNet subscription, I know they're only doing the 6-month ones nowadays, but I think they are giving away AtGames subscriptions with other products. Pretty darn sure I opened up my Legends Core Max and there was something about getting a month of ArcadeNet. So, but if you don't have any and you just want to check it out for a wee bit, they do have a few games that you can play for free. And the month of July, that free tier includes Alligator Hunt, Asuka and Asuka, Battle Flip Shot, otherwise known as a prequel to Bang Bead. Some people do consider Battle Flip Shot the better game. I myself still like the ability to, after you lose that last jewel, still fight with the open wall and see if you can defend it one last time. And then we've got Cisco Heat and Mug Smashers. So those are the 5 that anybody can try out if they don't have. What was too cute, Saucy? I don't know. Hold on. There we go. So if you don't have it, you can try it, see how it works, get a feel for it. I will say a couple things here about playing online. This is not on my agenda, so hey, let's preach it. One, if you are playing in the lobby or arcade net normally, just any time of the day, night, and you want to try to invite somebody to play, there is an invite system inside there. Really, easy way to see whose machines are turned on. You can't tell if they're sitting there at their machine, but the machines are turned on. You can send an invite and say, hey, you want to play some Metal Slug X with me? That's great. In a happy hour scenario like this, where your host, that's me, gives you points for playing me and or beating me, please don't invite me to a game during happy hour. Now, outside of happy hour, invite me all day long. I encourage you. If I'm at that, ALU, I'd love to get an invite. But if we're doing the lobby, don't send me an invite. More than likely, I'm playing somebody during the happy hour because I'm trying to play everybody that's online during those 2 hours. And if I'm button mashing, I'm going to get that invite. And until they fix the invite system, I'll be hitting A blindly, and I'll jump out of the game I'm currently playing with somebody else into yours, therefore nullifying their chance of counting that as a win. So during happy hour, invite anybody else you want, maybe. I'm not sure. But me for sure, not a good idea. Because you'd hate it if you were beating me at squash 7-2. You had 2 more points to go to beat me. That's going to give you an extra point here towards the the quarterly scores. And all of a sudden somebody invited me and I got booted out, and then I came back and whooped your butt at squash when we came back. So, be kind. Do unto others as you want done unto you, and please don't invite me during the happy hour. Other things about the online is, one, it is better with a headset on. If you are playing there and you're waiting in the lobby, or we get 4 people in a room of squash, we can bounce back and forth to say, all right, now you get to play Raskull. You get to play him. Well, everyone's played Raskull. Let's go ahead and see how the other guys play each other. And we can go ahead and talk it through, switch players. If you don't know you can do that, you can. If there's 4 people in a game, I can decide who's player 1 and player 2 and bounce back and forth. We have a blast doing that, and headsets do help. So a good Bluetooth headset will help you out. And secondly is these games are being played on a server. So it's client-server based, and the client is thin, which basically means a lot of this is happening over on the server and coming over the internet to you. So if you are on Wi-Fi, your mileage may vary as to how good the quality is of the game. If you do have the possibility of hooking up Ethernet to your router, that greatly improves the quality of the games. If you're finding you're getting some lag or some stuttering in the game, go ahead and go up to quality in the menu. You hit the home button, go up to the menu to quality. You can change that from auto down to low. And while the graphics themselves may kind of diminish, your frame rate will be more, it's not solid, but what's the word I'm looking for, guys? It'll be the same throughout the whole game. God, there's a simple word and I've lost it. But yeah, if you're having problems and you're on Wi-Fi, go ahead and change the quality down to low. You'll find that overall the game will be more consistent. That's the word I was looking for, throughout. All right, guys, it is 8:55. We have 5 minutes till game time. As you can see, I'm going to need a refill. And as Rebel knows, I play better if I've had a few of these. So, pre-game show is wrapping up here, guys. Get your devices and your headsets ready. Meet me in the lobby. Don't spend all your time chasing that leaderboard, because remember, that is only 1 of 4 points you can get. You'll get 1 for being in the lobby. You'll get 1 for playing that leaderboard. But there's 2 other ones you'll be losing out on, and that is playing me in a game and besting me / beating me in a game. You're going to see me playing the usuals. I'll be doing some... I was killing it last week, was I not? I think that is the only week that I actually got you at 2 out of 3. I think, did I not? There was a lot of alcohol involved. I can't recall. I'm pretty sure it was me that got the 2 out of 3. But yeah, actually, I think the first hour, Rebel, I was undefeated in any game. And then, yeah, that second hour, things got a little rough. I was actually in goal, 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 and nobody played me. That was an easy win. If I say I'm in goal, 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 I'm either drunk or stupid. But take advantage of that because that's an easy win if I play you in goal, goal, goal. Don't ask me to play, but if I blindly, stupidly go in there and announce on Discord, I'm playing goal, 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 stop whatever you're doing if you haven't gotten a point for beating me yet and get your butt over there because that's an easy win. It really is. All right, guys, we are now down to 4 minutes. I'm going to wrap this up, and let me go ahead and find the outro music to take us, and I will see you guys in the lobby and on the leaderboard. Peace, everybody. I did it again, didn't I? Bloody hell. I really got to go ahead and reorganize these things. Peace.